Hey, what is up, everybody? It is your friend here, rather retro, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. So today I'm taking part in the Megadrive challenge set by Retro Martin for Battletoads. I saw this, I saw this on John Bunday's channel. He took part in it. So I decided to give it a try. It's not a game that I grew up much with. It's not one that I played a lot of. I know of Battletoads. But it's not something that I played a lot of, which is quite unfortunate because it's an iconic game. I remember the crossover with the Battletoads and Double Dragon. That was pretty cool. But from what I remember and from what I've seen and from what I'm about to, experience while playing this again, is that it's not easy. But because it's not easy, that's what makes a great challenge, essentially. If I'm not mistaken, the rules for this one is essentially a high score challenge. It's not a one life challenge. You're able to use, all your lives. And I think you're even allowed to continue as well. But for the purposes of the way I like to do things, I'll just, until I get the game over screen, that's essentially when I'll stop playing. For the exact rules, do check out Retro Martin's channel. I'll have a link to his channel below. And yeah, just give it a try if you guys do have a chance. I don't know when the deadline for this is. I think it's soon, if I'm not mistaken. But I had some time today, so I thought I'd give it a quick try. Unfortunately, as you guys maybe can tell with my voice, I am under the weather. Um, Montreal, Canada. You just gotta love it, eh? You start feeling okay, and then you get sick again. um, but in this case, I don't think I'm sick. I think it's just like my body's fine. Just seem to have a bit of a sore throat. But usually when I have a sore throat, I'll get a headache, body will ache. But I've just had a sore throat for about 2, 3 days, which is a little annoying and unfortunate, but it is what it is. But at least the body isn't aching, so that's what matters. Anybody that does take the time to watch, big thank you in advance. If you do have any sort of memory you'd like to share about Battletoads, then please feel free to do so. Um, but yeah, this was a very cool game and a very cool franchise. Um, Off topic, but I think it'd be cool to see a Battletoads movie. I don't think there was ever one made, but I think that would be quite interesting. And if you guys do get a chance, do check out John Bunday. Take part in this challenge as well. He did quite well from what I remember, from what I saw. I think he made it up to level 3, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how far I will get. I don't imagine I'll get too far, but it's all about having fun and having a good time. And hey, man, it gives me an excuse to play Battletoads, to revisit Battletoads. Um, Game that I haven't touched in, I can't even remember, but a long time for sure. Um, I think the one that I did play recently, and when I mean recently, like the past maybe 3 or 4 years, was a crossover with Battletoads and Double Dragon, and even there, man, I was just horrible. I had such a hard time, um, but it was fun. It was interesting, to see that type of crossover. I do love, especially back in the day. Excuse me. When games, TV shows, or movies, especially TV shows, they would tend to do that. You'd have some of these crossovers, and I always thought it was fantastic. Um, I'm gonna go a little off topic. I'm just gonna explain about quickly for the Sean and Rabbit Cup Season 2. I'll just quickly mention that I'm gonna give the update as to what to look forward to. I'm gonna try to do something next week. It might just be a very simple video. Might just have some gameplay in the back and just talk. Um, the only thing I will mention or I'll give away is I'm looking to start in January. Early January. I don't have a set date as to when the first challenge will be, but I'm looking to start early January. Uh, maybe January 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, something like that. Definitely not January 1st or 2nd, but basically somewhere between the 3rd or the 7th. That's when I'm aiming to, you know, get things going. And I have something else that I'm gonna do. Not related to the Sean and Raza Cup, but sort of a collaboration for anybody that wants to take part. And I'll give details of that once I post that out. That will probably be the following week, maybe just a little before Christmas. So yeah, looking forward to season two and 2025. I hope that uh, you know we're not too far from the new year. But I hope in advance that for everybody, 2025 can be a very good and blessed year. Um, as you guys can see, so I remember when John was playing this, he did pretty good, and I saw somebody else as well. I think it was True Retro Martin as well when I saw him uh, go through this phase. I'll call it the cliffhanger phase or whatever it is you want to call it. But I'm having great difficulty here. Um, the way I play my games, I tend to go quick, and I think maybe that's not the strategy that should be used here. But I think my run will be ending quite soon. Oh, I only have two hearts, as we could see there, so not a lot of room to work with, and this is where I have trouble with this particular part here. Um, oh well. So yeah, that's that. Again, I do apologize for the voice, guys. It does tend to happen a lot when I post a video. There's I tend to have a sore throat. But I always post when I can. So anyway, that being said, I really hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone is remaining retro. If you do get a chance, do take part in this challenge and do subscribe and check out Retro Martin if you haven't. Kindly take care. God bless.